From WWL-TV, this is the Eyewitness News at 5.
It was like a shock.
A shock indeed. As we sweat through another heat advisory today, many of you are getting sticker shock when you open your latest utility bill. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore.
Entergy blames high natural gas costs and the temperatures for those increases.
Yeah, but how do our bills compare to other states? They're also experiencing heat waves and those record fuel prices. And more importantly, how can it all be regulated? Lily Cummings is looking into that. She's joining us in the studio tonight with some answers. Lily?
Well, it was certainly hot out there today, you guys, but temperatures are actually hotter right now in parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Rates are going up across the country, but some say they're pushing for solutions here in Louisiana.
Aaron Woodsworth paid his Entergy bill today on the West Bank.
It almost doubled pretty much, and it was like a shock, but who do you turn to?
Woodsworth says he's on a fixed income, so the additional $150 impacts his budget.
I've still got to have gas. I still have to eat.
Entergy says record heat and natural gas prices jumping 200% since April are to blame for higher than usual bills. But that's not just happening here. So how do we compare to the rest of the U.S.?
Well, Entergy New Orleans likes to tout their comparatively low rates, but if you look at our energy burden, it's one of the highest in the country.
The Alliance for Affordable Energy says some New Orleans households pay close to 30% of their monthly income on utilities. Meanwhile, Louisiana Public Service Commissioner Craig Green says Louisiana ranks low.
Our price per kilowatt hour has been very low.
But as complaints about high bills pour into his office, he's considering putting the burden on investors instead of customers.
Maybe the shareholders share in some of the risk of what it means to invest in Louisiana, hurricanes and whatnot.
Green also says dockets are open to strengthen the grid and improve energy efficiency. That's something some would like to see in New Orleans.
Well, that's why it takes public investment, and it takes a regulatory body in our New Orleans City Council to lead the way on those efforts and require Entergy to make those investments for the benefit of ratepayers.
Because customers on the West Bank say something's got to give.
Give us a break. You know, we're all trying to make it between the gas, inflation, recession.
Commissioner Green says there are several open dockets to combat these bills, but it won't be an overnight fix. Green says those could take anywhere between 3 to 9 months to see through. He's urging Louisianans to contact their commissioner to share their thoughts as those move forward. Lily Cummings, Eyewitness News.